Welcome everybody to race 9 of the Gran Turismo 6 Sunday League. Remember, we're in season 3. This week we're off to Grand Valley Speedway, and here's the qualifying results. So we've got Raymond's lining up in first, Spen second, Bill third, Toby fourth, myself in fifth, my dad in sixth, Stuart seventh, Rennie 8th, Eric 9th, Chuck in 10th, and Brian lines up in 11th place. So we've got 11 people for this race. We've got a good turnout. Always good to have pretty much of a packed grid. We're all pretty much ready to go. Championship shaping up nicely, as you'll have seen in the last video with the standings, and you'll see at the end of this video with the new standings. You'll just see how everything pans out. But what I'm interested in is the battle for second place. That's where I'm at. There we go, lining up the grid, waiting for the race to start. So we got 5 lights holding in the right. So there we go. Decent start, everybody around us all got pretty much the same. And then with Toby we both come in together. Just a wee bit of rubbing. Nothing wrong with that. So we got Bill and Spen up in front of us, just battling away now. So into turn 1. Toby's back up the inside. Catches me a wee bit, I end up going a little bit sideways, but we both keep it together. No crashes there. I think there's a little bit of a collision at the back, but we all seem to have got away pretty cleanly. So into the right left kink here, down to the hairpin on lap 1. Toby's running a bit wide behind. I think I brake a little bit early there. I'll hold my hands up, I did brake a little bit early. My dad went into the back of me there. Looks like I got a penalty, so that was a bit of my mistake. I'll hold my hands up to that one. There we are, up right behind Bill now onto lap 3. See if we can try and make a move on him somewhere around here. Bill's usually quite quick in these cars, so I was surprised to manage to catch up to him. There we go, put him under pressure anyway. He runs a little bit deep into those 2 corners there. Opens the door up on the inside, and I'll take that. Bill leaves the door open, and you take that. So we got up to 3rd place now on lap 3. Got Spen and Reemans up in front. See if we can do something to catch them. On to lap 5 though, didn't really catch the front 2, but I've still got Bill and Toby right up behind me. Made a bit of a mistake around there, but I run deep this time, and Bill gets to go up the inside. So we're not going to be much space, but Bill's up the inside, takes 3rd place, and he's got the inside into this corner, so let him have it. And then I'm just going to watch before Toby makes the move as well. But I clipped the curb on the inside, and that left the door wide open for him, and the opportunistic Toby takes the position. Into 4th place he goes. See if I can make a move back right on him around here somewhere, the long right hand corner, and then into the chicane. I know he seems to be holding that off pretty well, not giving me any chance to make a move anywhere. Clipping that carbon into doesn't help though, it sends you out wide. On to lap 10 though, still with them. Right up behind Bill, see if I can get past him again for a second time. Down to the hairpin we go. There's nowhere to make a pass, but he runs deep into that corner again, runs wide, gets the gravel. So I managed to get up the inside nicely, back into 4th place. On to lap 11 now though, no idea what was happening up ahead. I think Raymond's either collided with Spen or took a shortcut and he ended up getting a penalty, so managed to get 3rd place quite happily off him. Both Spen and Toby peel off into the pits. I thought about following them, but I decided against it because when you go in the pits, if you're following somebody it just makes you slow down and it loses you some time. So I thought I'll stay at an extra lap and get them in the pits, but nope, made a mistake, ran wide. Raymond's went past, and now my luck he's going to pit in this lap as well when I decide to. Ended up blocking off Bill there, he gets around the outside. I could have held him up the inside, but I made a mistake and I held him up, so let him take that position back again. But yeah, I ruined my pit strategy there, it wasn't the best. And then in the pits we come, in behind Raymond, needed to pit anyway, so I had to do it this lap. And you'll see, his car goes to go in the pits, and mine pretty much stops. What was that, 12 miles an hour? And then when he goes in it takes off, slows down, and it takes off again. So yeah, going to the pits following somebody doesn't always work out the best, you always do lose a bit of time. So when Remus comes out though, his car slows in to go past me, but it doesn't slow down as much as mine did to go past him. So Spen and Toby, they go past, Remus comes past. I didn't actually lose too much time to Remus, he must have put in a little bit of extra fuel there, whereas I haven't put any in. But as you can see, we've lost a decent amount of time to Toby and Spen with that little pit stop malarkey there. But anyway, on to lap 17 now. Those guys in front end up pulling away, and I'm making some more mistakes. run wide that corner again, and my dad gets to go up the inside. So we've got, what's that, 7-8 laps to go to the end, so it'll be a nice wee battle. Nice battle till the end with him. But he takes the place for now though. On to lap 21 out of 25, we're still battling away. Both run wide there. He does more so than me. I got a good run on him and take him on the left hand side into this corner here. Lap 24 out of 25 though, just got a wee bit of a gap to him. Nice and steady, and then going in the corner and bills off in the middle of the track there. So it's a good easy 4th place for me and 5th place for my dad. On to the final lap, we'll cross the line, get my 4th place. So Spen comes home in first, good win for him in the second race with us. Reedmans gets second, Toby third, myself 4th. My dad comes home in 5th place. I think he's actually dropped back quite a bit. I'm not too sure what happened on the final lap with him. Stuart ends up passing Bill, gets 6th place, Bill gets 7th, Rennie comes home in 8th, Chuck in 9th, Brian in 10th, and Eric in 11th place. So there you go, decent race. I wasn't too strong, just didn't keep consistently going round without crashing. He made a few mistakes. Wasn't as quick as some of the guys up front, and Bill, although he spun off. But here's the standings, hotting up. Bear in mind we dropped 2 scores at the end of the season, so 10 of our 12 races count. So all to play for still. Bill's running away with it, but he can still mathematically lose, which is always a good thing. Anyway, we will leave you the pictures and the necessary links in the description below, and I'll see you all for race 10. Thanks very much then.